Evening, folks. I don't know whether people are interested in this or not, but we'll see. I've stripped this cab out today, totally out. Unfortunately, you can't get hold of the buttons for love nor money, and they're the wrong buttons. But there's the two glasses. It's going to be the £1, the red one. That's your black box, Nick. It's nice and safe, mate. That's the one reel deck. As you can see, it's in a bit of a state. If you look at the edges, that one's out the £2 climber. That's it. That's the one that came from Scotland, Johnny's Amusements. If you look at the edges, they're knackered. Nothing I can do with them. So they should be like that, nice and red. This is the reel set that came with the other climber, the £1 climber, but in the other cabinet. So I'm sort of swapping them over. Someone has kindly done me a reel bands, but I think the originals actually look okay. So it's always best to stick with it as original as you can. So that cab is completely stripped now, as you see. So that cab is on. That's the wiring room. There's not much wiring room to this. Sort of the payout tray. The lamp system's worth keeping. Everything's worth keeping. All the small stuff's in there. The solenoids, nuts and bolts and bits and pieces. Sort of tops of the payout tubes. Speaker. It's all worth keeping. Someone's already wants the reel deck, so that's okay. I shall keep the top glass and the top door. I won't scrap it or anything. The same as I shall keep the glass, the blue glass. You never know. Someone might come across the machine one day and they need them two parts to complete one, and I've got them. So that's the meters, which I shall swap over. So it's got the correct meters with the correct game. That's obviously what we'll be making, is the £1 nudge climber with the red top glass. So it'll be the 5p version. We'll go with the 21 up, so they'll both be the same. I'll even use the nicer tubes. So one set of tubes is quite grubby and one set of tubes is quite nice. But this is the cab so far. I haven't got a clue what the button was there. I know it's the nudge gamble button, I think, isn't it? Yeah, nudge gamble, but I don't know what it looks like. I don't remember any. Richie, have you got the flyer for nudge climber, so I can see what colour the button is? I have got a load of spare buttons. I mean, I shall have to change a couple of these. I think I've got some spares. I don't know. They're bloody. So I've cleaned the cab out. Obviously the wiring room hasn't been took out. I should keep the back door and the front door from this cab. Will be kept as spares. That cab, unfortunately, we'll have to go down to the tip. I ain't got room for it, and it's no use to me anyway. No use to me at all. And big holes in the front and side. This is the slightly. It's not much better, but it's a slightly better cab of the two. And plus, that cab matches the other cabinets in the room. So that matches that. You know. Matches that over there as well, so all them cabinets will be the same. So for some reason the one I'm scrapping is the odd one out. I've got a feeling that's pretty much leftover wood, probably from the Electro, and then they moved on to a different. So I shall keep that. Oh, this is the one that's going to be built. It'll be built with that reel set and the red glass and obviously the red bottom glass. The rest of the parts will go into storage where I don't need for now. I mean, I've got a complete spare wiring room. As you can see, it's a right bloody mess. We're doing these jobs, it's always a bloody mess. And I've actually tidied up. It was worse than this. Anyway, I don't know if that was. I hope that was of interest. If you want to make a comment or anything, that's cool. I mean, if you like videos like this, or if you just like playing videos, then I won't bother with restoration videos. But I know some people have said to me that they like to see, because you don't just get a load of machines like this through doing nothing. Trust me, you don't. Some of the machines come in a right state. But once this is built, I mean, I'm hoping to build this tomorrow, all being well. So it'll be up and running hopefully tomorrow. But I've got to go over to the storage in the morning. I've got to get rid of that cab. That's got to go down the tip. I've got to take some of this stuff to storage, give me some space, and then I can get on and build this. It won't take long anyway. There's not much to them. Not much to them at all. It's more a case of just cleaning things up as you go along. Anyway, if that's of interest, folks, I hope. Anyway, I'll see you folks soon. Okay.